It is quarterfinal Friday of the CAA Women's Basketball Tournament live from Care First Arena in Washington, D.C. Our first matchup of the day features two teams that have already played each other twice during the regular season. The number 8 seed William and Mary Tribe against the number 1 seed Charleston Cougars. Hello everyone, I'm Monica Moore alongside former Towson head basketball coach Joe Matthews. And Joe, Charleston defeating William and Mary twice already this season. They only lost twice in conference play.
Yeah, terrific year for them in the regular season. A very deserving number 1 seed. Terrific team, up-tempo, high-octane, just relentless. William and Mary tends to play the same way. So it's a very interesting contrast of styles. 2-point loss early in the year is probably more indicative of what we'll see today.
Let's go ahead and meet our players to watch for these two teams, starting with Alexa McKeska. She is the Swiss Army knife for the Tribe.
Yeah, just a coach's dream. 5'8" senior, Carlsbad, California native, true complete player, can shoot the three, defends, rebounds, and maybe the absolute best passer in the CAA. Just one of the few players that can really challenge that elite shooting category of 90% from the foul line, 40 from 3, and 50 from the 2. Terrific percentages, 10 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, and 4 steals yesterday in the first round. Look for another all-around performance from her today.
And over to Charleston, it is Taryn Barbeau, the CAA Player of the Year.
Yeah, 5'10" junior from New York native, and again we said, Coach is probably wondering when is she going to graduate and leave, and she's just a junior, 2-time Player of the Year, reached a 1,000-point plateau as a sophomore, leading scorer in the league, 20 points per game, tremendous athlete, competitor, powerful, explosive driver, downhill attacking, and also you see here can make the three at 35%, top 5 in the CAA in made threes. And by the way, she's also first-team all-defensive team, second in steals. She is really fun to watch.
She absolutely does it all. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have starting lineups and the opening tip live from our nation's capital.
Credit Union One, the official banking partner of the Coastal Athletic Association, offers the best of everyday banking. CU1 members gain access to competitive products like high-yield checking, dedicated financial wellness resources to help you build a strong foundation for the future, and nationwide access through 24/7 digital and mobile banking, and an expansive surcharge-free network of 130,000 ATMs from coast to coast. Discover better banking for all at CU1.com.
Click, clack, the sound of disruption. It settles in. Controlled, precise. Click, clack, the sound changes direction. But there's no crash, just separation. And every time you hear it, something ends for you and starts for us. Click, clack. It's no longer just a sound. It's a warning.
What a tournament we have had so far. Let's take a look at the bracket to see where we've gotten to at this point. You see yesterday, William and Mary, a very close win over A&T. Monmouth able to escape UNCW. Then in the late game, Hofstra defeating Towson, and Elon surviving against Hampton to give us our matchups today.
Yeah, and a great start today with William Mary and Charleston. Again, the number 1 seed going against the number 8 seed, kind of what was projected, but two very equally sort of competitive type of teams on the defensive end. It's going to be a fun game.
Let's go ahead and take a look at our Credit Union One keys to success.
Yeah, for Charleston, for William and Mary's, to keep Charleston in the 50s, that is hard to do, but they are 0-2 in the CAA, scoring in the 50s, and they're actually all 5 losses this season have been 61 or less. So limit the turnovers for William and Mary. They average 15 a game, and the 2 games against Charleston has been a total of 45, so uncharacteristic for them. Charleston, it's 40 minutes of pressure and pace, up and down the floor, full court pressure. And then shots. They lead the CAA in shot attempts. They do it because they force turnovers. They don't turn the ball over. They crash the offensive boards as the leading team. In the 2 games against William and Mary, they had 32 more shots than William and Mary in the 2 games.
Credit Union One is our official banking partner of the CAA. Let's go ahead and take a look at the starting 5 for William & Mary. No changes from yesterday. This is unsurprising. Of course, the sharpshooter Cassidy Geddes, who carries a lot of the offensive load. Monet Dance, who organizes things. And then in addition to McKeska, you have the length of Marley Long and Natalie Fox.
Yeah, and they got the experience of being here and done that, right? So expect Monet Dance to come out and be aggressive, and to Julian Cassidy Geddes. And our player we highlighted, Alexis McKeska, could have a huge game today as well.
And our starting lineup for Charleston, no surprises for Robin Harmony either. She has the luxury of 2 CAA all first-team players in Taryn and Taylor Barbeau, and Grace Isabella. She is one you will notice in the low post, a big part of everything the Cougars do, along with Jamie Hill and Tyja Baines. Quick shot by Charleston to start things off. Sophia Tugas already on the scoreboard.
Yeah, that's her role with this team, is to spot up in the penetration and drive for kickouts. Terrific shooter. Good start for Charleston.
And that's exactly what the Cougars wanted to do here. They wanted to get on the scoreboard first. They wanted to establish themselves early on. McKeska looking inside to Natalie Fox. What a catch by Fox.
Good find. Alexa McKeska doing just what we said. Terrific passer. Finds Natalie Fox. Puts her in a great position to finish.
Taryn Barbeau will hand off, and good defense by the Tribe. Joe, we were so impressed with the Tribe defense yesterday. It's their calling card. It is what they have done this year when they have played really well.
Well, they're terrific at the fundamentals. They see the basketball. They pressure the ball hard. They give tons of help regardless of what they're in. As you can see right there's an example of that.
And then Monet Dance immediately dribbling into Taylor Barbeau, but able to reset. That's the experience of a guard like Monet Dance. Dance dribbling inside. Her shot won't go. Offensive rebound to Fox, but a big board by Isabella.
Yeah, interesting to see how William Mary's can control this penetration. You'll see Charleston, it is just downhill, downhill, downhill.
And they kick it to the corner again. Tugas' shot won't fall. Dance had an opportunity, gave it up, takes the second one. And I thought Jamie Hill did a really nice job there getting to that loose ball.
Yeah, it's going to be 50-50 balls are critical today. Get those extra possessions.
Good elevation. The shot won't fall for Taylor Barbeau. And it's been a pretty quick pace for these two teams, but I think William & Mary has to be happy with limiting Charleston to one and done offensively.
Yeah, we mentioned they're the #1 offensive rebounding team in the league, and William & Mary is an up-tempo team, but they don't want to get into a track meet like this with Charleston.
Speaking of up-tempo, running the floor was Taryn Barbeau for the finish, and that's what the Cougars do. They can hurt you so much in transition.
Yeah, we talked about them leading in shot attempts. Again, it starts with their defense and forcing turnovers, and they crash the offensive boards, and they can absolutely wear you down.
Geddes drives inside. Her shot won't fall. Battle for the loose ball. And once again, Jamie Hill just feels like she is everywhere right now. Barbeau. Her shot is good. What a start for Taryn Barbeau.
Yeah, we talked about that's the danger of her, right? It's not only the explosiveness and driving the basketball, but a terrific three-point shooter. Just an awesome basketball player.
So Charleston doing a good job getting the looks that they want early on. And you see what William & Mary is doing. They're using Natalie Fox to try to set screens for their guards. Unlucky for William & Mary. Good look there at head coach Erin Dickerson-Davis in her 4th season at William & Mary. Her team, the reigning champions of this tournament.
Yes, interesting to see what her game plan is today. Starting off with a little more zone, trying to control that penetration, because you'll see right here again, they just will go downhill one-on-one, try to create the penetration. So starting in a 2-3 zone, trying to limit that as much as possible. So. And on the flip side, you'll see what Coach Harmony wants to do. They don't adjust a lot. They're just relentless, and we're going to take your will with our penetration and our defense and our relentless attitude on the boards.
Robin Harmony, the CAA Coach of the Year, well deserved with what she was able to do with this team this year. She has so much talent, but there can be a flip side to that because you have to manage all that talent and all those expectations.
Without question, you got enough players that could be the superstars on any team in this league, and to get them to play together and to buy in is really a unique skill for a coach.
So it is Charleston with the early 7-point lead over the Tribe. And right now the Tribe just looking to get some offense going. A 6-0 run by the Cougars. Here in the early moments of this one, Tika Salmon has come in for William and Mary, and a very big lineup for Erin Dickerson-Davis with Long, Salmon, and Fox on the floor.
Getting a defensive turnover leading to an offensive opportunity.
Barbeau again, Salmon on the glass, and that is a very big defensive rebound for Tika Salmon. McKeska pushing pace, good defensive pressure from Tugas. But the shots just not falling in the early moments for William and Mary.
Well, they're a little rushed.
And an acrobatic play by Jamie Hill. Timeout on the floor. The Cougars are rolling early on, getting offensive production from all over the floor. We'll take a quick break. We will be right back to Care First Arena.
Credit Union One, the official banking partner of the Coastal Athletic Association, offers the best of everyday banking. CU1 members gain access to competitive products like high-yield checking, dedicated financial wellness resources to help you build a strong foundation for the future, and nationwide access through 24/7 digital and mobile banking,
and an expansive surcharge-free network of 130,000 ATMs from coast to coast.
Discover better banking for all at cu1.com.
At UNCW's Cameron School of Business, we're all about action and experience. From applied learning opportunities to our study abroad programs, you'll get unique experiences that set you apart. Our distinguished Cameron Executive Network will mentor and prepare you for ultimate career success. Classes are taught by scholars and leading industry experts, ensuring you get the knowledge that truly matters. Visit us at csb.uncw.edu.
Join us for Jersey Mike's annual Day of Giving on March 25th, where 100% of sales will be donated to support Special Olympics athletes.
It's a great way to support the athletes. Like me, it's basically like doing this. Or this.
And all you have to do is get a sub, like this guy. Join us March 25th for Jersey Mike's annual Day of Giving.
Okay.
Be a sub above.
After 5 years of military service, Staff Sergeant Zaragoza is still setting goals.
Come on, Vincent.
But mostly for her son.
You got this.
She was ready for more family time. She was ready for the reserve.
The Credit Union One CAA Women's Basketball Championship is brought to you by Credit Union One, the official banking partner of the CAA. Visit cu1.com to discover better banking for all. And by Jersey Mike's, proud supporter of CAA women's athletics, a sub above. Let's throw it down to Amanda Poole on the sidelines.
Grace Isabula, Defensive Player of the Year, was never the goal. In fact, for the Nigerian native, basketball isn't top priority. It's more of a passport to get a college education, something both her parents were unable to do. So, Isabula picked up basketball when she was 16.
And we are back underway, 5 minutes, 46 seconds remaining in our first quarter. And really good distribution offensively for this Charleston team. It's not just Taryn Barbeau, even though she has the early 5 points, but lots of looks for players all over the floor.
Yeah, they do a great job of doing that. And right now they're just really attacking. They've got William Mary playing too fast, and it has resulted in a bunch of turnovers, but William Mary 1 for 7 in the first 5 minutes. Just not off to a great start, but they're capable with guards like Cassidy Geddes and McKeska and Dance. They can certainly settle in.
Good look inside by Dynasty Pierce, who has come in, and then Tika Salmon with the finish there.
Great possession out of the timeout.
Another quick three by Charleston. Battle for the rebound. Monet Dance comes up with it. She has Geddes and Salmon running the floor. Tika Salmon becoming a storyline for the Tribe.
Yeah, I love that. That's the way William Mary's got to play opportunistic transition. They don't want to get into track meet, but when they got numbers, they got to take advantage of it.
Charleston looking inside to Isabella, but a little too much on the pass, and an opportunity here for William and Mary as they are cutting into this deficit.
Yeah, and you have to just embrace this pressure because it's not going to go away. It is all day long. They're going to be in your face, so you just got to embrace it. And again, William Mary has the guards to do that.
This is Geddes handling the ball, weaving through traffic, kicking it to Long in the corner. And Robin Harmony is going to call a quick timeout because it is a 7-0 run for the Tribe over the last 45 seconds. And Erin Dickerson-Davis is so good at calling these timeouts or taking these breaks and using them to make slight adjustments to help her team be successful.
Well, those 3 possessions in a row, they just certainly calmed down, let the game come to them a little bit. A good screen and roll here, great find. They're a dribble drive offense, get feet in the paint with the ball, kick out to some perimeter shooters. Played at a much more slower pace those last 3 possessions, got the shot they wanted.
And interestingly, Cassidy Geddes has not been the offensive factor. They are getting offense from other players, which in some ways is a good sign for William and Mary because they can't rely exclusively on Cassidy Geddes today. They have Salmon coming off the bench. Long hits that big 3. They have some other really good options in McKeska, Fox, and Pierce, who can knock down big shots when they need to, along with Monet Dance.
Very well balanced, like you said. They're doing a nice job on the boards right now. And again, opportunistic transition right here.
And you see Geddes pushing the pace. She'll find Dance. And now Pierce, the freshman, showing some good ball handling skills. The spin, her shot won't go. And that's a big defensive rebound for Tugas.
Again, Charleston will always push and look for numbers.
Barbeau. Driving, did not have an opening, kicks it to her sister Taryn. Her shot won't fall. And things cooling down a little bit offensively for Charleston.
Yeah, and you'll see them all day long in their dribble drive penetration, regardless of which Barbeau it is or if it's Beans. When they get into the paint, they're under control. They go off of 2 feet. If they're going to go off of 1, it's going to score. But they go off of 2 feet, jump stop, kick back out. Really, really efficient offense.
Monet Dance will take a quick break for William and Mary. She's done a very good job of pushing the ball up the floor and handling the ball, and we noticed that about her yesterday as well.
Yeah, we mentioned, again, 45 turnovers in 2 games against Charleston. And right now they're doing a nice job of handling the basketball.
Geddes gets the screen from Long, kicks it back to her. Marley Long with 5 quick points for William and Mary.
2 big shots from Marley Long. Cassidy Geddes playing with so much poise and composure, delivers a nice pass. Easy 15-footer from Marley Long.
And frankly, this is what William and Mary has been asking of Cassidy Geddes, that she's not just the sharpshooter, the big player that can score offensively. McKeska gets her hands in the passing lanes, creates the turnover, finds Geddes, who spots up her shot off the front of the rim. And now Taylor Barbeau pushing the pace over to Taryn. Taryn through traffic, but her shot won't go. And a good battle for the ball from Marley Long and Tyja Beans.
William & Mary worked their way back into this game after kind of getting off to a slow start again because they're doing a nice job on the defensive boards. Coach Davis would love to slow them down. You see a little more zone, trying to make Charleston more of a passing than a dribble drive team. But you got to box out. They're doing a terrific job right now getting on the glass.
A couple of substitutes in the game for Robin Harmony. Niley Cortez, the senior out of Columbia, into the contest, along with Annalise Rolome. And a good interception there by Tyja Beans. Beans. Good ball movement. Taylor Barbeau going down the middle, but you see how quickly the William and Mary defense collapses, and a block by Cassidy Geddes. It's not the number one thing Cassidy Geddes is known for, but that was a big play. Shot clock at 3. Charleston going to have to hurry. Look at the heads-up play, though, by Barbeau, diving on the floor to somehow keep that possession alive. It looked like Salmon was going to come up with the defensive rebound.
Yeah, she did. Great job initially securing it with 2 hands, but she brought it down, kind of the cardinal sin of a post player. She brought it down to chest, waist level.
And take another look here as Taylor Barbeau driving. Good defense.
She got too deep, and then Cassidy Geddes closes out hard here, gets a piece of this. Excellent hustle.
So William and Mary right now making things very difficult for Charleston. They're going to pick up the foul there. Dynasty Pierce will get her first personal.
Yeah, these out-of-bounds plays are so important in close basketball games and evenly distributed teams like this. So if you can steal some points on out-of-bounds plays, all the better for you.
Tyja Beans at the free throw line where she shoots 81% on the season. She has been such an addition to this Charleston team that was already stacked with talent. And then you bring in a player who averages 10.6 points per game. She distributes the ball. She plays really good defense.
Yeah, she shoots well from the floor as well. She's another driver, long, athletic player.
And a good trip to the free throw line for Tyja Beans.
Charleston mixing up their presses. They've done full court man. They're doing 2-2-1, 3/4 court, trying to get you to pick up your dribble right after half court and come get you.
Ari Mercado now into the contest for William and Mary. Got some minutes yesterday. Fox posting up, but good defense by Taylor Barbeau. She can really play anywhere on the floor. That's some fantastic deny post defense.
Yeah, again, all-CAA first team, all-CAA defensive team. Natalie Fox wanted that one higher. She did have a size advantage. Marley Long delivered the ball a little bit shoulder level, and that was an advantage to Barbeau.
McKeska to Dance, who is already back for William and Mary. They love her composure out on the court. Pierce driving, didn't have an option. Shot clock at 5. Dance going to have to hurry and somehow makes it work for the Tribe.
Yeah, good penetration, off balance, going to her left, got a nice roll.
And you see what she immediately did coming down the floor was she was talking to Dynasty Pierce, making sure she had picked up her player. She knew where she was supposed to be. And another good defensive possession for William and Mary, but I love that leadership out of Monet Dance. She's not thinking about the shot she made. She's thinking about getting her team into their defensive set.
Yeah, you can see she drives hard here to her left hand. Draws some contact, good crossover, is able to float to the left and get something soft up on the rim.
And even if she's not the player bringing the ball up the floor, they usually like to get her a quick touch just so she can settle this team down offensively. And this is Dance right now. Mercado.
Yeah, you can see, I mean, the pressure really kind of starts to lie on Dance when Cassidy Geddes is out of the game in terms of having some composure, getting the team in what they want to run against a high-pressure defensive team like Charleston.
But I think Erin Dickerson-Davis has to be really happy with the way her team recovered because it looked like Charleston was off to the races, and Erin Dickerson-Davis had that break. She reset her team, and they looked like a different club. Good look by Mercado. Quickly up the floor comes Taylor and Taryn Barbeau.
Nice job in defensive transition by William Mary, getting back to cut that off.
Charleston kicks it to the corner to Beans through traffic. And Tyja Beans just does such a good job of slicing and dicing through defenses.
You're absolutely right. It's like there's nothing really conventional about it. She times finds her way to great steal of a trap here. And Mercado, again, taking opportunistic transition opportunities is going to be really what William Mary wants to do. They want to keep this game in the low 60s if they can, not attract meat, but you've got to take advantage of opportunities like that.
We've already seen Tyja Beans at the free throw line today. She is an excellent free throw shooter, 2 of 2 on the afternoon, 81% on the season. And come tournament time, having those players that are reliable free throw shooters is such an advantage.
It pays off throughout the game and certainly at the end of the game. So she's a terrific free throw shooter.
That one.
And we jinxed her.
It happens, it feels like, every single time, but certainly doesn't take anything away from Taja Beans.
Yeah, this game right now, as it closing out the first quarter from a pace standpoint, I think is right where William and Mary wants it. The game's right now 15-14, so it's in that 60-point range if you extrapolate over 4 quarters. So it's kind of like where they want to be. Take care of the basketball and take opportunistic transition up baskets, and other than that, execute your offense.
Did a good job by William and Mary right there, handling the pressure. Monet Dance once again with the basketball, looking for options. Good kick, good ball movement, and almost made it work. That was a nice idea by McKeska, looking inside to Fox.
We talked about early in the game that she's an elite passer. I think she's arguably the best one in the league, because it isn't that she's delivering to someone that's open. She's creating them to become open with her deliveries of the pass. She is one play ahead. She is one pass ahead. It's a really smart basketball player.
Dance looking for options. McKeska provides it. You see those two handling the ball so much right now. And more good defense by Taryn Barbeau. Beans comes up with it. Taylor Barbeau off to the races, but Marley Long does such a good job getting back.
McKeska got a piece of that. That's two pieces she's gotten.
And great recognition by Alexa McKeska. She realized the clock was winding down. That's a senior for you right there out on the floor. In terms of the recognition, what a good start to this one. William and Mary and Charleston have not disappointed. It is a 1-point Tribe advantage. We'll take a quick break and be right back with second quarter action.
Welcome back to the CAA Credit Union 1 Women's Basketball Championship. For William and Mary's Tika Solomon, it's already impressive that she's averaging 8.8 points and 6 rebounds per game. But what's even more impressive is that she's doing this without fuel. Imagine working through March Madness without fueling your body. Tika Solomon, the Cairo, Egypt native, is participating in Ramadan, fasting for 29 to 30 days. So she's not eating from 6:15 a.m. to 7:15 p.m. That's why they've adjusted her minutes. Just a couple minutes played today, but a couple points to go with it. trying to help her teammates make a run in the tournament. While the team eats dinners at 6:45 p.m., Salmon waits until 7:15 to eat, despite watching her teammates devour dinner. She breaks her fast with dates, eats dinner, then drinks a smoothie before bed. Then around 5:30 a.m., she's eating breakfast before fasting starts back up. And yeah, she's trying to help William and Mary make another magical run in the tournament.
Thanks, Amanda. Certainly when you think about what these student athletes do, it's already so impressive, and then you add something extra like fasting during the day, and Tika Salmon has been a tremendous factor so far in this matchup. 4 points for the Tribe.
Yeah, she brings great size and good touch inside. We told her she should play her of the week 2 times, so she's a real factor into here.
Did a great job posting up there, and as if on cue, Tika Salmon now 6 points for William and Mary.
Yeah, it's right where William Mary wants. It's the pace they want. The game's in the 50s, low 60s, kind of where they want it to be successful. Again, they're 15-2 when they score 60 or more.
And meanwhile, for Charleston, looking to get back into that offensive rhythm that they had early on. Beans looking to Barbeau up top with 5 seconds on the shot clock, and that's a big, I was about to say offensive rebound. And a really nice job by Marissa Brown.
Yeah, big rebound. Yeah, so again, posting inside, got good deep position. Wonderful thing about her, she's left or right-handed. She can deliver kind of the half hook, baby hook a little bit. And again, terrific touch right there.
And it will be Taylor Barbeau on the inbound play for Charleston. Good ball movement by Charleston. You see what they try to do on these inbound plays is quickly distribute the ball around, looking for Jamie Hill. Salmon comes up with it, but immediately knows she wants to get the ball in the hands of one of her guards as she finds Monet Dance. Dance double-teamed. Really good defense by Charleston. The Cougars swarming.
Yeah, they're a smart basketball team. Not many teams do that off a missed shot where you're able to get a trap after half court. And again, they're just relentless with their defensive pressure, looking always for those chances to get a trap.
McKeska up top to Dance, who briefly looks over at Aaron Dickerson-Davis for the play call. And you see the quick hands of Tyja Bean. She does not take a play off, and Dance got herself into trouble. Almost walked with the ball, but McKeska with the layup.
Just crafty and smart. It doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, everything she brings. That time it does, and again on the defensive rebound and leading the break.
You see how quickly Charleston gets up the floor, but now you see how quickly William and Mary returns the favor. Cassidy Geddes.
Again, best passer in the league, head up. Finds a streaking Cassidy Geddes down the wing again, taking another one of those transition opportunities where they got numbers. Terrific outing right here by William and Mary.
It is a 7-point advantage for the Tribe, and the issue for Charleston, the shots just aren't falling right now at the clip that they would like. They look to Barbeau. She's their go-to when they need that big basket. And look at Marley Long. And that's what they teach you to do as you hang on to possession. Alexa McKeska.
Yeah, that's probably the difference right now. So again, Coach Davis just talks about, their help defense is a full body help. What she means by that is balls penetrated. A helper comes in with a full chest to the ball, and it puts a lot of emphasis on how you recover out of that, because your commitment right now is we're stopping the penetration. So they will live with Charleston shooting threes. They know they're going to make some, but they want to limit those penetrations, and by all means, one and done, and they're doing a great job on the boards.
And Aaron Dickerson-Davis was desperately trying to get the attention of any official to plead her case a little more, and she finally was able to talk with one of the referees. Both of these coaches, you look at their faces, they are so dialed in right now in this contest. Dance looking to drive baseline, cut off by Beans. Monet Dance at the buzzer. What recognition by Monet Dance.
Big shot into the shot clock, great momentum. This 2-3 zone is causing Charleston some real problems.
And the thing for William and Mary, they're making their shots right now, whereas Charleston is not.
Yeah, and the big thing again, Monica, is it's one shot and done most of the time. So Salmon doing a great job on the rebounds there. If you can force a perimeter shot out of Charleston and secure a defensive rebound, you will live with that all day long.
And I think if you were to tell Aaron Dickerson-Davis she'd be up by 9 and Cassidy Geddes would only have 2 points, she'd be a little surprised. But right now, her team, it's a team game. It's not one player. It's not two players. It is the entire Tribe team. Shot clock winding down again. Long, battling for the rebound. It's a held ball. Possession arrow is with the Tribe, and reinforcements are coming. Mercado and Fox will come back in.
Yeah, into the shot clock. She tries to get by Beanter, doesn't really get where she wants to go, realizes the clock's running down, and a quick release, high arcing, great touch, Mermaid Dance.
Fox gets the ball. Good block there by Tyja Beans. Barbeau over to Taylor Barbeau, who absorbs the contact. Marley Long has been all over the glass.
The toughness that she's bringing, Monica, just, I mean, that's in traffic. I mean, she's bringing tough rebounds down in traffic.
10-second violation. Some really good defense by Charleston. And that's one thing, too, for the Cougars. They are really pressuring the basketball up the floor. They're taking time off the shot clock, which is one reason that William & Mary is getting so deep into the shot clock before they're taking shots. That's all the Charleston defense.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, it won't go away. It'll be that way all day long.
But right now, Charleston needing a basket. That has been the issue for them.
Well, you can see how they stop the penetration, committing bodies to the penetration over and over again. Good finish by Bean. She's so strong and long in there. And you mentioned she snakes her way around.
But prior to that basket, Charleston was shooting 19% from the floor, which is very uncharacteristic for the Cougars, who have had the best scoring offense in the league. Mercado, it will be an over and back violation for William & Mary. And again, it's the Charleston pressure that is creating this.
Yeah, it absolutely is, and they're extremely capable they're extremely capable of causing all those turnovers. But again, William & Mary's done a nice job to this point.
It continues to be fast and furious in Care First Arena. We'll take another quick break and be right back with more second quarter action. William & Mary up by 7 right now in this one. And two big things, Joe, jump off the page at me. First of all, William & Mary shooting 52% compared to 23% for Charleston. And William & Mary right now with a +4 rebounding margin.
Yeah, I think that's a huge one, right? So, again, they typically get out-rebounded against Charleston. Charleston, one of the rebounding teams in the league, and they're keeping it close. And The other thing, too, is, they're playing a lot of 2-3 zone, and Charleston hasn't made their shots yet. They're the #1 3-point shooting team in the league, so if you're Coach Harmon, you got to think this is not going to continue that way.
But a good job by Charleston capitalizing out of the break. Monet Dance looking over to Long. Marley Long already with 5 rebounds. Shot clock at 6. Once again, William and Mary deep in the shot clock. They're going to have to hurry, and that time they did not get the shot off in time. And that is becoming an issue for William and Mary because they are having to force some of these shots because they're so deep in the shot clock.
Yeah, and part of it, they're at their best when they reverse the ball side to side. Charleston eating up some clock in the backcourt. It takes more time for that. And William Mary's walking that fine line. They want some pace, but they don't want to track meet.
Tugas, good turnaround shot, too strong. Battle for the rebound. Monet Dance comes up with it. She's one of the smaller players out on the court at 5'3", but she got inside and picked up the rebound for William and Mary. Long with the shot off the front of the rim. And that time, William and Mary went for the quick shot.
Yeah, she's been playing really well, had an open look, just didn't get it to go down. Rebounding's been the key. You got to continue to see if William and Mary can continue to stay on the glass defensively.
Beans, she switches direction so well, gets her own rebound. Ball is loose, and it is going to remain with Charleston. Bodies flying on the floor. It's been all-out effort in this one. Tika Salmon will come back into the contest.
Yeah, and that's one of the unique things that Charleston brings and why they have so much success. It isn't just that they're athletic. It isn't just that they are skilled. They play so hard.
And that shot is good for Taryn Barbeau. 7 points for Taryn Barbeau.
Yeah, an out-of-bounds score again, an opportunity. So they've either been fouled a couple of times on out-of-bounds plays or got a good look there.
Meanwhile, Monet Dance and Cassidy Geddes working together to get the ball across the half-court line. And a little time here to work with, but William and Mary going to have to be very aware of that shot clock. It's been the Achilles heel on the last few possessions. And their fans screaming out how much time is left. That shot won't go for Geddes, and another shot clock violation.
Yeah, they're being deliberate. Give Charleston a lot of credit again. They eat up a little time in the backcourt, and then William Mary's trying to be deliberate and move the ball from side to side, get it reversed, get Charleston moving. Give all the credit to Charleston's defense right now.
William and Mary, 4 turnovers in the last 4 minutes, and you see Erin Dickerson-Davis getting Alexa McKeska back out on the floor, and I think one reason why is that steadying presence, the decision-making, everything she brings, but a big shot from the corner by Sophia Tugas.
Yeah, when William Mary's gone to this 1-2-2 half-court trap, that's 3 times that Tugas has been found open in a corner, and that's the second one she's knocked down.
Pierce back in the contest for the Tribe. And really good defense by Jamie Hill, trying to deny the basketball. The all-out effort, shot clock at 7. Pierce had an open look, knocks it down.
Well, I love her game. She's young, starting to get healthy again. She has a lot of game.
Good ball movement. Charleston swinging the ball around. Hill behind the back, dribbling through traffic, kicks it to Taryn Barbeau, and Taryn Barbeau with a dagger.
Yeah, if you're William Mary coach, she doesn't need that. She doesn't need a bank 3. She's too good. So, but again, terrific player. Good job by Charleston.
When it left her hands, I thought it was a little off the mark, but somehow she gets that to fall. She's just that good of a player, and good defense here. I love the way that Tyja Beans plays defense. She's going to pick up the foul here, but it is just all-out effort. She's all over the ball.
Yeah, and the terrific thing with Charleston, because of that and their attitude, nothing changes for them. It doesn't matter if they're down 2-6-10 or if they're up 2-6-10. They play the same way. It is just relentless. And again, that's why they find themselves quickly back into games when they're trailing.
McKeska looking for an option. She'll find Geddes in the corner. Geddes creates some space for herself, and Geddes gets her second bucket of the day.
So poised, just plays within herself, very composed, delivers a nice shot fake, and then an open mid-range J.
And now Charleston starting to up their offensive production, and it helps when you have Taryn Barbeau, but that one doesn't fall for the standout. Good job by Dance getting up the floor. Dance, her shot won't fall. Battle for the rebound. Players diving everywhere, but it's Jamie Hill that gets the ball. Things at a hectic pace right now for both of these two teams. Tugas with the shot. Sophia Tugas, 9 points.
Another player knows her role. She's the one player not looking to dribble drive, shot fake drive. She's looking for threes.
McKeska in a little trouble.
Again, so smart. She's able to keep her head up, realize Beans was sprinting from behind, and she just maneuvered her body over into her path. You'll see Tugas stays outside the dribble penetration. Good shot fake here. Little head fake. Slide dribble to her right. Delivers a three right now. She's feeling it.
She is 3 of 6 from behind the three-point line. Sophia Tugas, such a luxury to have a shooter like that. The redshirt senior, an experienced player. 8 seconds on the clock. Monet Dance handling the ball. She looks to drive. Good defense from Beans. Shot is up. It is good for Monet Dance.
What a finish to the half. A little scoop shot. Thought she got herself in trouble and was able to scoop a delivery up. I think the ball hit the backboard below the rim. Had great English on it to finish the half.
And we're going to take a quick break. We will be right back. It is a good one here at Care First Arena. William and Mary up by 1 at the break.
The women's basketball regular season is in the rear view. Another thrilling year of upsets, overtimes, and buzzer beaters in the books, which means it's time to unveil our postseason award winners and all conference selections as voted on by the league's head coaches. Starting with head turners on the all-rookie team, freshmen making big-time plays in their collegiate debuts. From spark plugs to diffusers, take a look at the all-defensive team, a unit of chaos causers and pressure cookers. Now for the top 15 players highlighted through our all-conference selections, starting with the all-CAA third team honorees. Let's show you the second team selections. Moving on to the CAA's first team, the conference's top-tier talent on full display this year. Drum roll, please, as we announce our major award winners. It's the Campbell freshman, Jasmine Navarre, earning Rookie of the Year. The freshman pacing the Camels with 11.5 points per game. Navarre reached double-digit points in 19 of her 31 games, including a season-best 24. She also averaged 2.2 assists and 1.8 steals for Campbell. The Defensive Player of the Year is Grace Isabula, the elite forward, setting herself apart on the glass, ranking 34th in the country with 7.2 rebounds per game, while hauling in 4.7 offensive boards per game, which sits 4th nationally. Isabula's dominance on the boards helped Charleston have the highest scoring margin in the CAA. Towson's India Johnston's off-the-bench dominance, earning her 6th Player of the Year. Talk about a spark plug. The fourth-year guard averaged 15.8 points in 30 appearances. Johnston scoring at a high clip with at least 20 points in 7 games, plus dropping 30 or more twice. From court to classroom, William and Mary's Cassidy Geddes tabbed Scholar Athlete of the Year. An all-CAA second-team honoree for the second straight season, the junior guard pacing her team and scoring with 13.6 points per game. Off the court, the finance major maintained a 3.92 GPA. Charleston head coach Robin Harmony collecting her first CAA Coach of the Year honor. Harmony led the Cougars to a 24-5 record and a CAA regular season title. With a 70-64 victory over North Carolina A&T on the final day of the regular season, she also won her 119th game at Charleston to become the winningest head coach in program history. This year's recipient of the Dean Ehlers Leadership Award is Drexel's Grace O'Neal. Serving as a team captain since 2024, O'Neal has been a leader on the court and in her community. The senior has successfully raised $46,000 for Special Olympics this year, all while maintaining a 3.9 GPA in finance. Putting a bow on our major award winners is Player of the Year Taryn Barbeau. 1 year after becoming the program's first CAA Player of the Year, Barbeau goes back-to-back. The junior guard producing one of the most well-rounded stat lines in the conference, pacing the CAA with 19.4 points per game while grabbing 5.3 rebounds and 3.3 assists. Loaded talent all across the board in CAA women's hoops. Stay tuned on CAA Sports social media all week long for coverage of the Credit Union 1 CAA Women's Basketball Championship.
If you want to change the world, you need to change your world. Breathtaking, wave-making, comfort zone crushing, adrenaline pumping, smile-inducing, community building, thought-altering, horizon-broadening change.
Today,
that's enough.
tomorrow, who knows?
College of Charleston. Extraordinary happens here.
Click, clack, the sound of disruption. It settles in. Controlled, precise. Click, clack, the sound changes direction. But there's no crash, just separation. And every time you hear it, something ends for you and starts for us. Click, clack. It's no longer just a sound. It's a warning.
are the official host for the nation's capital. We are all things sports. From captivating culinary to celebrating legends and so much more. We are Events DC.
Let's go bigger, I'm that killer. Coming in hot, make you jump like a thriller.
World-class people delivering world-class events. Events DC.
At William & Mary, we strive to be more than we are and to do more than we've ever done. Here, we do not live in the shadows of the giants of American history that we helped to shape. We stand on their shoulders, reaching higher, looking further, and leading the way forward. To be a place where history happens every day, and to be a university for the bold.
It is halftime at Care First Arena, and what a first half to this one. Both teams getting fairly balanced offenses. Let's go ahead and take a look at our first half highlights. And for the College of Charleston, you always expect for Taryn Barbeau to show up in the big games.
Yeah, she always does, and she's off to another good start. Driving the ball hard, makes the open threes. We said it hasn't gone down consistently for her. She's got a couple threes knocked down. Expect her to continue to deliver at the pace.
Taryn Barbeau, so good at dribbling and dishing. Sophia Tugas, so good at knocking down those big buckets. Three-pointers for Sophia Tugas, the sharpshooter.
Yeah, and again, she knows her role. She is not stepping inside the three. They know where to find her, and she is delivering.
And on the other end of the floor for William and Mary, it was a lot of Marley Long and a lot of Tika Salmon. Both of those players I thought were exceptional in the first half.
Yeah, Marley Long has played so hard, and she's been aggressive and physical. 5 points, 5 rebounds in the first half, providing a lot of length and a lot of opportunity. Salmon as well. Left-handed there on that finish. Posts up, gets deep inside. She can finish left or right-handed. Great presence off the glass for them.
I think for William and Mary, after the way this game started, where they were having trouble getting their offense, the way that they recovered shows you so much about their mental toughness and composure. We're going to take another quick break. We will be right back with first half stats from Care First Arena. Welcome back to Care First Arena. Here's today's Air Force Reserve ready for more first half stats. And Joe, I thought William and Mary shot the ball really well. They rebounded well. And while they do have 9 turnovers, when you think about that Charleston pressure, they were under pressure the whole first half.
Yeah, and again, the first 2 contests they played against North, they had 45 turnovers, so they averaged close to 23. So 9 is probably a few more than what they average, but less than what they do against Charleston. And you mentioned the field goal percentage, 52% against a Charleston team is terrific. They've taken advantage of some transition opportunities, and then when they've been delivered on the offensive end and got the shot they wanted, they've knocked it down.
And you see for Charleston, at one point in the first half, they were shooting 19%. They upped that a little bit. Those shots started to fall. The one thing you know about the Cougars, they don't get rattled.
No, and it'll be the same diet of everything. It's going to be more pressure. It's going to be more penetration, more dribble to the paint, and you're going to continue to attack. And again, that's just their makeup.
Let's go ahead and kick it down to Amanda Poole, who had a chance to catch up with both coaches.
William and Mary head coach Erin Dickerson-Davis, she says that she's proud of the way that her team responded when Charleston started knocking down shots. But in the second half, she wants to see elite closeouts on those Cougars shooters, as well as finding that balance between speed and control in the second half. For Charleston, head coach Robin Harmony says the message in the locker room was simple. Just got to put the ball in the basket, putting an emphasis on second chance points as well. Defensively, Harmony says they can't let William and Mary take those shots late in the shot clock. Says it has to be a team effort today.
Thanks so much, Amanda. And you heard Amanda talking about her conversation with Robin Harmony that they want to up that shooting percentage. They want second chance opportunities, and they're doing the good work defensively. Just sometimes William and Mary still getting those shots up at the end of the shot clock.
Yeah, for Charleston, again, half of their shot attempts were threes, and they are a high-volume shooting team in the league, but 50% of the shot attempts should not be threes for this group. Give William Mary credit with their 2-3 zone, forcing it to happen that way. But Coach Harmony loves to see more paint points in the second half for sure.
And we are back underway here with our second half. Taylor Barbeau working with Taryn Barbeau. Good ball movement. You see they looked for Sophia Tugas early on. She has had one of the hottest hands for the Cougars in this game so far, and she takes the first shot of the second half and drains it.
Yeah, that's great penetration and the risk. William Mary is conditioned and trained to give that full body help. McKeska came in and stopped the penetration, leaving Tugas open in the corner.
Monet Dance under pressure. No surprise. Ball is loose. Taryn Barbeau picks it up. And Jamie Hill, what good awareness. She stopped to make sure she knew exactly where the half-court line was.
Little toe dance there and secured the ball.
That is good composure from Jamie Hill. What a start to this second half for Charleston. They get the 3, then they get a defensive stop. Jamie Hill dribbling. She'll kick it over to Taryn Barbeau, who spots up Taryn Barbeau for 3.
Yeah, we mentioned they want more paint shots, and they come out and drain 2 threes right away. So, but again, that's how they play. It's a lot of dribble penetration right now. They're spotting up on open 3. William Mary's going to give them threes. They just got to close out harder, like Coach said.
Again, it's hard to believe this team was struggling with their shooting at times in the first half, because those first 2 shots have looked very good. McKeska banks one in.
Something about this end of the floor. Gives up a little bank shots in the 3. She answers Barbeau's banked 3 in the first half with one of her own.
And you can count on Alexa McKeska to come up with those big plays for the Tribe. Another quick shot for Charleston. They waste very little time getting into their offense. They're all so confident with the basketball.
Yeah, they're not a team. Again, their offensive style is opposite of William Mary's. There's not a lot of ball movement. There's not a side-to-side. They are next to last in the league in assists. But again, there's a lot of one-on-one going to create for themselves.
And somehow Jamie Hill got lost by the William and Mary defense.
They have been terrific on out-of-bounds plays today. That's their second basket, at least on out-of-bounds plays, with they add in a couple of free throws. That's a huge advantage in a close fight game.
Good job by Monet Dance, drawing the defense, kicking it to Geddes. Geddes finds Long up top. Monet Dance had an opening off the front of the rim. Taylor Barbeau with the rebound. Quick ball movement. Hill dribbling baseline, pulls up for the shot. Jamie Hill with a couple of quick baskets for the Cougars.
Yeah, again, everything's predicated off penetration. That time they will get all the way to the basket.
So it is Charleston who starts off the second half red hot. Now remember, this is how the first half started too, and they cooled down a little bit as William and Mary made some adjustments.
Yeah, and again, they're a very good three-point shooting basketball team. You can't expect them to shoot 15% the entire game. So right now they're in a stretch with some going down. William Mary's got to be poised and patient, keep working the system, get good quality shots, and dig their way back in here.
Charleston was down by 1 at the half. They are up by 6 now. Geddes, the open look.
Yeah, nice and one pass by McKeska. Again, we talked about she sees the play before it happens. She saw the closeout coming to her. Nice kick out to Geddes. Drains the three at the top of the key.
And frankly, Cassidy Geddes has not had that much room. And what defense by Monet Dance.
Yeah, she got her hand on the ball, and then got the call from Taylor Barbeau trying to hold off Dance at pursuing the loose basketball.
The thing you have to understand about Monet Dance is she's the emotional leader of this William and Mary team, and we've seen it today after these plays, and you see the reaction right there from Monet Dance. It's a hard role to have to play, but she is the one that sparks the energy, and she's trying to carry that emotional load right now for the Tribe. Fox over to Long. Fox did such a good job with that pass and then immediately posting up. Geddes again for William and Mary.
She has such a quick release and again so relaxed. Sometimes she just lulls you to sleep and all of a sudden drains the three from deep.
She lives for these moments. She is the Batman on this William and Mary team, but the issue is there's so many scores for Charleston. That time it is Taylor Barbeau on the basket. Look at Jamie Hill coming from out of nowhere to disrupt that.
Yeah, great effort. Again, any soft high pass, they're going to get a hand on.
Taryn Barbeau in the corner, dribbling baseline, tough shot, and it's William and Mary basketball.
Yeah, she got herself behind the basket a little bit. She was deep on the baseline with her penetration, tried to work her way back in. McKeska smart, gave with the contact a little bit.
Monet Dance was barely out of this game, and she is already back for William and Mary, and I think they feel like they need her for the leadership, the ball handling, the emotion.
Yeah, early pressure right here by Charleston. Got them a couple of traps over half court, put William Mary in some tough trouble at running, jumping right in this area.
And you've seen that Erin Dickerson-Davis has felt like she's needed a bigger lineup today with Salmon and Fox. At times it's been Pierce, at times it's been Long. Good look inside to Fox, but even better defense from Taylor Barbeau.
Yeah, she's hunting anything you bring down below your chin. They're going to strip it out of there.
Quick shot by Tugas, won't go. Salmon rips it down, loses it momentarily. Geddes comes up with it. Geddes dribbling through everyone, look to kick it over to Long, and that is unlucky for William and Mary.
Yeah, Coach Davis is applauding that effort. Like the transition. Marley Long was open early, but Cassie Geddes couldn't get her the ball in time, and then unfortunately the turnover at the end of it.
Taryn Barbeau saw an opening, was looking to hand off to Isabella, who's been a little quiet today for the College of Charleston. Good drive by Taryn Barbeau, battle for the rebound, gets her own rebound.
Yeah, you can feel the momentum that Charleston's creating again, just relentless, getting after it. One of the keys again was being able to get to the offensive glass, and Barbeau was able to get that done this time.
Tyja Beans will come back into the contest for Jamie Hill. We were so impressed with her in the first half, as we've been all season long, for what she adds to this Charleston team. Just a lot of effort and intensity. She's creative. She's confident with the basketball.
Yeah, again, she's trying to fill a role. So when you got the Barbeaus handling the ball so much, you can feed off that, and along with Bean. So she's doing an excellent job playing her role.
Right there, a great job defending the inbound pass, using her length really all across the inline. But she's always moving. She's active. I love how she just doesn't take plays off. Salmon puts the ball on the floor, drives. Her shot won't go. Fox with the rebound, the dribble, the putback is good.
Big second chance opportunity there by Natalie Fox. So Solomon took a shot a little bit out of control. Fox followed it up with a rebound.
Taryn Barbeau steps into the three. It goes long. Battle for the rebound. Geddes is off to the races. She has Marley Long. Gets it back. The bucket and the foul for Cassidy Geddes. What an unselfish play.
Yeah, classic 2-on-1 break that time. Give it up, get it back, finish it with an and-one.
And William and Mary coming roaring back. We are all tied up. 43 all. Do not go anywhere. This one keeps getting better and better, and frankly, this is what we've come to expect from these matchups between the 1-8, the 1-9. It is so much fun. William and Mary, your defending champions, they were the number 9 seed last year, and they defeated the number 1 seed North Carolina A&T, and Erin Dickerson Davis is trying to will her team to do it again today.
Yeah, you have to play very special to beat a team like Charleston without question. Right now, the special piece of it, they're shooting 71% from the floor in the third quarter and 56% for the game.
Charleston with so much talent. They've been the team to beat all year long. Only 2 losses in conference play. One of their best seasons to date. Good look inside, even better defense from the Tribe. Geddes comes up with it, kicks it over to Dance. That shot won't go. Big rebound by Isabella. Barbeau driving again, and we've talked a little bit about it. You have to imagine that Charleston wants to get Isabella a little more involved.
Yeah, then also Weimer's done a great job keeping her off the offensive glass as well. So they're doing a great job here, just taking away the penetration, where it's 2-3 or full help man. They continue to force you to take contested penetration drives.
Great defense on the interior, a held ball. The possession arrow is with the Tribe. Jamie Hill's going to come back in.
And you got to pick your poison when you play someone like Charleston. Again, they're terrific at penetration and finishing, and they're really good at making some threes. So, again, you'll see all the help that Barbeau's going to drive into here. Quick collapse, active hands, 3 players around the basketball. So gets them a chance to get a jump ball and a turnover.
Meanwhile, Tyja Beans went out of this game and over towards the training table, so I hope this is nothing serious for Tyja Beans, who's been a big factor today. Fox kicks it out to Long. Her shot off the front of the rim. Isabella all over the glass. Good find to Tugas. She can't leave her alone. She had a lot of daylight there. Barbeau's shot won't go. Marley Long gets the rebound, and what a savvy play by Long again, not allowing anyone to take that away. Geddes driving in traffic, thought she might lose it, but she hangs on to it.
Yeah, I think we may want to slow this down a little bit. Again, they don't want hectic, they want organized chaos.
Geddes open, could not convert. And I think maybe she was surprised by how much room she had.
She was, and again, part of that, you just get playing fast. That was a 2 possessions up and down the court just fast, and that's what Charleston thrives on, is that chaos. And right now, William Mary doing a nice job in their 2-3 zone or in their man-to-man, trying to plug these driving gaps.
Aubrey Stevenson has come into the contest for Taylor Barbeau. Tugas dribbling baseline. Marley Long, I cannot say enough about her right now. Possession arrow is with the Cougars, but all of these hustle plays by Marley Long today have been huge.
Yeah, again, you'll see all the bodies in a dribble penetration. This is not what Tugas does well, so she puts her teammate in a tough spot right there. Great rotation by Marley Long and help getting on the floor.
She's going to come out right now, but I think the minutes that she has given to William and Mary, she's played 24 today, have been massive for the Tribe.
Well, a lot of energy, a lot of athleticism, and just toughness. Keep your eyes open here. Charleston's been able to get some out-of-bounds buckets.
And it will be Stevenson on the inbound play. She finds Taryn Barbeau for the 3. Her shot won't go. Tika Salmon all over the defensive glass.
See Charleston now, they're attacking the rebounder and they're attacking that ball handler. They're just trying to get you to play faster and faster and faster.
And it is a good strategy. Salmon had the open look. Her shot won't go. Isabella on the glass.
Good job by Charleston defensively.
This pace continuing. Isabella with the shot, rattles around, won't go. It's been a lot of Isabella and Salmon getting these rebounds.
Yeah, and again, you can see how hard Charleston picks up again, attacking the defensive rebounder, attacking ball handlers full court, trusting that eventually he's going to wear down, he's going to create 3 or 4 turnovers in a row, get on a run.
But this pace has contributed to a lack of offense for both teams. It's been 3 minutes, 20 seconds before the Cougars, or when the Cougars last scored. 4 seconds on the shot clock and banked home by Monet Dance.
Well, we talked about some special things have to happen, and you have to play a special way. That's 2 banked threes from William and Mary, and you'll give them credit for being patient, finding an open player, and you're going to have a little bit of luck if you're going to be the number 1 seed.
It's Friday the 13th, but there is something about that basket on that end of the floor.
Again, helping on the penetration, making it a tough shot. The only open shots Charleston's getting are those threes, and William and Mary will live with that.
William and Mary, little luck on their side right now, and Monet Dance is going to take over right here, calling out the play.
Solomon has a size advantage, just can't get it to her.
7 seconds on the shot clock. Geddes gonna have to think about it. Pulls up for the shot. She knocks that one down.
Yeah, again, that's Cassidy Geddes. Just poised, composed, excellent with the basketball, creates so much separation, knocks down a big 3.
Erin Dickerson-Davis talked about Bella Nascimento from last year, how if she missed 10 shots, they had to convince her to take the 11th. You don't have to convince Cassidy Geddes to take those, and you don't have to convince Jamie Hill to knock down a big shot.
Big 3 to close the quarter for Charleston. It's going to be fun, the final 10.
William and Mary leading Charleston by 3 with the 4th quarter coming up. It is the 8 seed versus the 1 seed. What a game on quarterfinal Friday so far.
Credit Union One, the official banking partner of the Coastal Athletic Association, offers the best of everyday banking. CU1 members gain access to competitive products like high-yield checking, dedicated financial wellness resources to help you build a strong foundation for the future, and nationwide access through 24/7 digital and mobile banking,
and an expansive surcharge-free network of 130,000 ATMs from coast to coast.
Discover better banking for all at cu1.com.
Unlock your career potential with the Cameron School of Business at UNCW. Our flexible graduate programs offer rolling admissions, applied learning opportunities, and tailored career support. Whether you're interested in our master's program in business analytics, finance, supply chain management, accountancy, computer science and information systems, or our highly regarded MBA program, we have the right degree for you. Apply today.
Join us for Jersey Mike's annual Day of Giving on March 25th, where 100% of sales will be donated to support Special Olympics athletes.
It's a great way to support the athletes, like me. It's basically like doing this. Or this.
And all you have to do is get a sub, like this guy. Join us March 25th for Jersey Mike's annual Day of Giving.
Okay.
Be a sub above.
Some make it their main career. Some give a weekend a month. All we need are the moments. In the Air Force, how you serve is more important than how much you serve. You always get more out than what you put in. Full-time, part-time, in or out of uniform. How many moments can you give?
Both teams taking a moment to catch their breath before the start of the fourth, and we'll throw it down to Amanda Poole with more on William & Mary's Alexa McKeska.
Thank you, Monica. We know this Tribe team likes to move the ball around. 15 assists on 21 made shots today, and 5 of those assists come from McKeska, the senior who is making up for lost time. Last year, sidelined with injury just the second week of February, so she missed the magical run that William & Mary had in this tournament and in March Madness. Yesterday, Coach talked about McKeska and having her back in the lineup and said it is amazing that she is here for this team, saying that last year when she went out, she had bad issues with her foot injury, and they didn't know what this year would look like. So to have her full go, Dickerson Davis says she looks like someone who had basketball taken away from them. McKeska leaving it all on the floor this week. Monica.
Thanks, Amanda. It's such a great story, and you always love to hear those stories about players who have persevered through injury, and it feels like she's come back better than ever.
Well, you're absolutely right. So, again, she's 2 for 2 from the floor today, and that doesn't even speak to what she gives. Most steals in the game and most assists in the game right now on either side of the floor. So she needs to have a big fourth quarter. For me, I'd love to see her shoot more. She's a terrific shooter, but she's so smart, so crafty, so they'll need her in this final 10.
Meanwhile, William & Mary opening things up with a turnover. Erin Dickerson Davis visibly frustrated with that one, understanding how important every possession is going to be in this fourth quarter. Charleston so composed with everything they do. Jamie Hill looking to take the ball inside, kicks it out to Tugas. Her shot won't fall, but Isabella coming up big with the putback.
Yeah, that's like her first put back at the game. You'd expect more from that, so keep your eyes open on that. Again, it's this pressure. How much can William Mary continue to handle this pressure and get the shot they want to get?
McKeska finding Dance, who steps into the three. Monet Dance again.
Big three, and she plays big in big moments, and she is right now on a roll. Good find by McKeska.
Well, don't forget, as we get an offensive foul drawn by Monet Dance, that she was the hero in the quarterfinal last year, who tied the CAA tournament record with 7 3-pointers and scored a career-high 27. Take another look at Monet Dance.
Good find by McKeska as they break the half-court trapped. Open trail three for Monet Dance, just drains it. So again, you'll see here how much pressure Charleston can put on. It doesn't change for them, but the actual pressure of the game may start to fall on their shoulders a little bit. So being the number 1 seed, really wanting to win, and right now find yourself going down with 8 minutes to go, basically.
Good dribbling by McKeska. But she is in trouble by the half-court line, and it will be a held ball with the possession arrow favoring the Cougars.
Such an easy thing to say as a coach, do not cross half court and put yourself in the coffin corner and get yourself trapped. But when you're getting the pressure being put on you like they are from Charleston, you got 10 seconds to get it across. It's tough. You need some teammates to step up and make sure they're available for a pass.
Taylor Barbeau will hand off to Taryn, who gets the screen from Isabella. They kick it back. Good ball movement for the Cougars, and Taylor to Taryn Barbeau for the basket.
Yeah, good find, good finish. Not an easy finish, but they can absolutely, both of those sisters can finish tough shots in the paint.
And they play off of each other so well, and they're twins. They've played together their whole lives. They just have that connection and that chemistry. Fox in the low post didn't get the shot she wanted.
Good box out, good two-handed rebound. Isabella is one of the best rebounds, not only in the CAA, in the country. So they need her right now, these final 8 minutes on both ends of the floor, to go crash those boards.
Taylor Barbeau will find Hill. I think Jamie Hill has been so good, but Tika Salmon with the block. What a game she has had for William and Mary. 6 points, 5 rebounds, and assist.
When she's long, good timing here. Again, Charleston's going to keep coming at you, You're going to have some opportunities for that. So nice job of filling in. Careful getting on these out-of-bounds plays if you're William and Mary. Coach Harmony and Charleston's done a terrific job on the baseline out of bounds, creating opportunities for their team to get easy buckets.
So that will go against William and Mary. 7 minutes, 42 seconds remaining in this quarterfinal. A good look inside. Geddes defending, and she's going to pick up another quick foul.
Yeah, it's getting very physical here. The Barbeau twins are both physical guards, and they'll post you up. They'll rebound the basketball, and Cassie Geddes not backing down, but that time got caught with a little pin in action.
The issue is that is her 4th personal foul.
That's a huge, huge play in the game.
So Erin Dickerson-Davis is going to be forced to sub her out. The question is going to be, when do we see her back?
Yeah, that is a tough call for her, because I don't think you're going to win this game without her. You're going to need her on the floor.
Taryn Barbeau driving, goes behind the back. Good defense by Salmon. They'll kick it out to Taylor Barbeau in traffic. Isabella is there and muscles it in.
Yeah, they haven't had enough of that today, but again, all that penetration forces the help, and sometimes it's a numbers game from a rebounding standpoint.
It's a tie game yet again, and you see the defensive effort out of Taylor Barbeau.
It just ratchets us up, Monica. It just the longer the game goes, and if they're down, they've been down numerous times this year, late in games, and again, just relentless on it, and they'll continue to pressure the basketball.
Taylor Barbeau is such a special player, one of 24 players in the country to record a triple-double on the season. We saw another one yesterday in North Carolina A&T's Paris Locke. But Taylor Barbeau and the Cougars do such a good job denying the basketball, making everything so difficult for their opponents.
Yeah, they make you make another effort. You can't just make one effort to get open. You got to make a second effort.
Taryn Barbeau, left hand, rattles around, won't go. Battle for the loose ball. Jamie Hill again. So many heads-up plays.
Yeah, this is the Charleston team that we know. Just going to continue to drive it down your throat, and then we're going to crash the boards.
Great drive to Isabella. Her shot might have been deflected. McKeska dribbling into traffic. Long, good ball movement. Dance, her shot won't go, and she did not have any weak side rebounders.
And again, see, Charleston knows one thing, just go.
Barbeau kicking it to Tugas, who is always spotting up from the corner.
What a run by Charleston.
Erin Dickerson-Davis wants to talk about it, because you cannot let Sophia Tugas spot up like this. Charleston up by 3. We'll be right back with more fourth quarter action. The Credit Union 1 CAA Women's Basketball Championship is brought to you by Air Force Reserve. Stay local, serve global in the Air Force Reserve. Visit airforce.com. And UNCW's Cameron School of Business, providing students with the business education they need to succeed. Visit uncw.edu/CSB. And by soldout.com, the official ticket resale marketplace of the CAA. What a fourth quarter start for Charleston. They did not get any points from Isabella in the first three quarters. They've gotten 4 from her in this period.
Yeah, and it goes back to what we talked about in terms of the keys of the game. Right now, the shot disparity is growing. Charleston had 32 more shots in 2 games earlier. Now it's grown again to 13 shot disparity because of the turnovers they're forcing, the rebounding they're getting. So, again, William Mary's got to get a little bit more composed and poised to get something in the half court.
A 7-0 run for the Cougars. William and Mary looking for answers. That shot too strong. Salmon gets her own rebound, ripped away by Jamie Hill.
Yeah, and that's kind of been the difference. Even the rebounds and the loose balls William Mary's gotten, Charleston's find a way to get a steal back out of it.
Jamie Hill continuing to be so much of an X factor. 11 points today. That one will not go for Taylor Barbeau. But I can't say enough about Jamie Hill. 11 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. She's a little bit like that Alexa McKeska player. It's almost like you don't notice a lot of the things she does, but she does all the little things so well. That shot won't fall. Monet Dance comes up with it. You see she is immediately swarmed by Cougars. Much better job, though, by William and Mary getting the ball up the floor.
Yeah, the question comes again, when does Cassie Geddes come back into the game as we're now under 6 minutes to go?
McKeska looking inside, but it is taken away by Isabella.
And we're getting our answer now. Cassie Geddes, the next dead ball, is going to be in the game.
Isabella came up limping a little bit, but looks to be okay as she gets that rebound for the Cougars, but it's taken away by Long. So William and Mary will get Cassidy Geddes back in the game at the next opportunity. But right now they're looking to get anything going on offense. 4 turnovers over the last 3 minutes and 47 seconds. And they need a basket. Dance, shot clock winding down. She's going to have to take it. Her shot won't fall, and Isabella right now is controlling the glass.
Yeah, she is making her presence now. She's hobbling coming to the floor, so she's being bothered, Monica, by a knee. She has a brace on her right knee, and it's like she's really hobbling, so it's probably impacted her play, but just her guts right now is really taking over.
Hill's shot won't go. She gets her own rebound, finds Taryn Barbeau in the corner. And William and Mary benefiting from the fact that Charleston is missing some shots right now. Dance thought about it, has Long crashing in, but it is chaotic, and that does not help William and Mary when it is chaotic.
Yeah, they were so good in the first half on those transition opportunities where they had numbers. Here was one this time. They didn't quite take advantage of it right away, but got a rebound and a putback. Didn't go in, but they're going to find themselves on the foul line.
We're going to take another quick break. We will be right back. 4 minutes, 15 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter of this one.
Click, clack, the sound of disruption. It settles in. Controlled, precise. Click, clack, the sound changes direction. But there's no crash, just separation. And every time you hear it, something ends for you and starts for us. Click, clack. It's no longer just a sound. It's a warning.
Credit Union 1, the official banking partner of the Coastal Athletic Association, offers the best of everyday banking. CU1 members gain access to competitive products like high-yield checking, dedicated financial wellness resources to help you build a strong foundation for the future, and nationwide access through 24/7 digital and mobile banking,
and an expansive surcharge-free network of 130,000 ATMs from coast to coast.
Discover better banking for all at CU1.com.
Join us for Jersey Mike's annual Day of Giving on March 25th, where 100% of sales will be donated to support Special Olympics athletes.
It's a great way to support the athletes. Like me. It's basically like doing this. Or this.
And all you have to do is get a sub, like this guy. Join us March 25th for Jersey Mike's annual Day of Giving.
Okay.
Be a sub above.
We are the official host for the nation's capital. We are all things sports. From captivating culinary to celebrating legends and so much more. We are Events DC.
Let's go bigger, I'm that killer. Coming in hot, make you jump like a thriller.
World-class people delivering world-class events. Events DC.
There's a lot of green in the building today, and one of the reasons is because William and Mary is playing, and they travel very well. The other reason is that it is CAA Mental Health Awareness Day, and everyone wearing green for that. And I love the fact that the conference does this every year, and that it's in the conversation, and it's something that it's so important to be aware of it in sports and in life. And so just really a great thing that the conference does.
Yeah, tremendous amount of respect and honor for what CAA stands for and the things that they contribute to, and it certainly is a very worthy cause.
At the free throw line for the Tribe is Natalie Fox, and she will miss the first one. Natalie Fox, a 59% free throw shooter for the Tribe, and William and Mary just looking to find any offense right now.
Well, it should help with Cassidy Gaddis. Now we're at the 4-minute mark, and it's going to be about who's going to make the plays. Close game. See here, William going back to what they did earlier with a little 1-2-2 action. Now it was susceptible to finding two just in a corner.
Meanwhile, for Charleston, they have been able to find a lot of offense in this fourth quarter because they have a wealth of offensive options. Isabella has been a good one. Taylor Barbeau driving, difficult shot, couldn't convert, but they get the rebound. It's Tugas that comes up with it for the Cougars. But another strong shot won't go. Fox rips down the rebound and finds Monet Dance. Dance driving, kicks to the corner, finds Long. Her shot won't go. It is a track meet right now, but Tugas is the first option when Charleston gets up the floor.
Yeah, big three. She's been huge today. So Charleston pushing the basketball continuously. She found herself running hard, a little bit of a trail spot, open three. Ramirez got to take care of the basketball.
Sophia Tugas has had herself a day. She is the sharpshooter for Charleston, known for knocking down the big shots. 18 points, 6 made three-pointers for Sophia Tugas.
Yeah, real pressure on the offensive end. Ramirez find themselves that they really have to score almost every time down the floor to keep up.
Geddes gonna have to give it to Dance. She has to hurry. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Gets the shot up. It doesn't fall. Isabella and Fox in a battle, and that sums up this game right now.
A lot of intensity and effort. You see Isabella. I think she's really struggling physically. She hasn't quite been herself today. And we say that she's only got 9 rebounds, but a big push here by Barbeau. Kind of a trail three for Tugas, and she has just been on it today.
You can just see it when the ball leaves her hands. She's shooting it with confidence. She's feeling it. She's playing within herself, and it has been a very good day for Tugas, who leads everyone out on the floor with 18 points. Geddes thought about it. She'll take it now. Shot rattles around. Tugas gets the rebound. And now Charleston.
Yeah, get ready for more penetration downhill. Look to kick out if you're going to give help off of Tugas. But again, trying to get it up off the glass, eating some clock, being very patient.
And they thrive in moments like this. They are so composed under the pressure. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Taylor Barbeau driving, pulls up. Her shot doesn't fall. Isabella on the glass.
Well, when you've won as many games as they have, you're in this position a lot. And you can see they're very understanding of situation, time, and score. So They drained the clock, got a rebound. Isabella didn't even think about putting it back up. Kicked it out immediately.
Barbeau's shot won't go, but the good news for Charleston, they did let a lot of time elapse off the clock on that possession. 5-point advantage for the Cougars. Dance calls out the play for the Tribe. Long. They want Geddes to have the ball in her hand. She looks inside. Fox is wide open.
Yeah, they were committing to Cassidy Geddes. Unselfish play finds Natalie Fox underneath. They got to work. William Mary's had to find a way to trap the basketball here and get it. Charleston to get it up on the glass earlier, not eat as much clock.
Tika Salmon is waiting at the scorer's table to come back into this basketball game. Taylor Barbeau drives. Her shot doesn't fall. Marley Long with the rebound.
One possession game, huge. You need something from Cassidy Geddes probably down the stretch here.
Monet Dance will call out the play. She has been such a strong leader on the afternoon for the Tribe, and it's all going to come down to this final minute of action. Geddes spots up. Her shot's too strong. What a rebound for Taylor Barbeau.
Yeah, and that's just what they bring to the floor. They rebound the ball on both ends of the court, meeting the Barbeau sisters. So big play there. Contested shot on Cassie Geddes, and then Taylor Barbeau able to go secure a rebound.
Tika Salmon will come back in. Fox will go out. And there is timeout on the floor called by Charleston. Robin Harmony does not want to leave anything to chance here. She wants to make sure she has the Cougars all on the same page.
Yeah, and again, as we just mentioned before, when you've been in a situation as frequently as they have, learning how to close out games, this is an aspect of it. What are your plays on sideline out of bounds to get it in? What are your plays on sideline out of bounds to score? So right now for them, it's to get it in and take care of the ball and eat the clock. You can see here, Cassie Geddes head up, finds Natalie Fox as she was being double teamed for an easy deuce.
A nice play by William and Mary, but they've got their work cut out for them right now. Charleston has the basketball, and that's perhaps the easiest two Natalie Fox has had all day because she's had so much around her defensively. Life has been difficult in the low post. But for Charleston, they're slashing, they're getting into the paint, driving to the basket. The shots just haven't been falling. They're one of their last 11.
Yeah, you're going to see what Mary does here again. Are you going to foul right away? You're going to play this shot clock out and try to get a stop. Looks like they're going to play it out for a stop. How much help are they going to give to penetration, and who's going to take the shot? And can you secure a rebound?
So Taryn Barbeau with the basketball in her hands, CAA Player of the Year, everything in this league. Gets the screen from Isabella, drives to the basket, kicks it to Tugas. It's been there all day, it doesn't fall. And a timeout called by Alexa McKeska as the Tribe gets the defensive stop.
Yeah, so they ate the clock, rightfully so, went to a high on ball screen. Put Tugas in the corner where she's just been draining threes all day. They got the help they wanted, Charleston did. Hard closeout, didn't go down. Great job by McKeska securing the rebound and get an opportunity on the other end of the floor. One possession down.
All eyes on Erin Dickerson Davis's huddle right now. What will she draw up for this team? You have to imagine that they want Cassidy Geddes to take this shot. She has been Batman all year long. They have Monet Dance, who can knock down three-pointers. She's also a very good option, but they have to be very smart and get a good look.
Yeah, they got multiple shooters for threes. You have two choices here. 13.9 is still time to get a quick two. Your challenge there is, Charleston against defensively, they're very good, they're athletic. It's easy to say, let's go get a quick two, harder to execute. So your choice is, do we take a quick two and then defend, or are we going to try to get a three? If you go to three route, look for some combination screen with Dance and Geddes, McKeska with someone else leaking out of that screen action to get a three-point opportunity.
And a look there at Robin Harmony's huddle. Her team has been tested today, but what we've seen time and time again is the composure. If you've looked at the faces of the Cougars, you never see them get high or low.
No,
it's
it doesn't
just
change.
business-like.
Doesn't change. And again, they've come back for some real significant deficits this year because of that. They just play. Now, the advantages they have here, too, defensively for them. 1, the jump ball possession is theirs. 2, they got a foul to give. So they can be really aggressive here and give a foul, eat some clock, or get a loose ball tie-up and it's their possession.
So Cassidy Geddes will inbound the basketball for the Tribe. It will be McKeska over on the right side. And they're looking for Geddes in the corner, well defended. And somebody's going to have to take this shot. And Erin Dickerson-Davis with 2.4 seconds on the clock. And I think she was worried her team wasn't going to get the shot they wanted.
Yeah, credit to Charleston's defense. So in that possession, they put Cassidy Geddes, who was the inbounder, and then they just put her in the ball side, weak side corner. Put all the tension on the ball side with McKeska penetrating hard, and they tried to do a skip pass with a back screen. Taryn Barbeau did a great job of getting over top of it and closing out, taking it away. So now 2.4 to go. You got to get something quick. I wouldn't expect Geddes to be the inbounder. She's probably going to be the receiver of this in some fashion, some sort of screening action. Expect her to set a screen and then get some sort of double screen for a 3-look.
And the one thing Charleston talking about, I imagine, do not foul. You do not foul the shooter.
No threes, no fouls. That's the thing. And probably see who they put in. Again, they're so deep, and Isabella is so athletic that you can switch all 5 spots here. So definitely expect any guard-to-guard action to be switched. Any other action, if Solomon or Marley Long is setting a screen, would you expect Isabella or Hill to pop out and switch the screen? That's what Coach Harmon is working on the defensive end.
The fans here so invested in this one. All they can do is watch and wait right now. It has been a fantastic crowd. We talked about it. William and Mary travels very well. No surprise. They're relatively close to Washington and D.C., so they travel fairly well. And you see Erin Dickerson-Davis, always so animated in her huddles. Her team completely locked in on every single word from Coach G.
Yeah, I think the referees are discussing, checking the time. That's a big difference, 3.3 versus 2 points, another second. So now it's a catch, shot fake, slide dribble for a 3 opportunity. So you can put it on the floor probably 1 time. At 2.4, really questionable you can do that. So a lot of this is going to be seeing where Cassidy Geddes is in this line. It looks like she's taking the ball out of bounds. So again, look for something from Monet Davis coming to the top. And I would say maybe a flare screen if time for Cassidy Geddes.
So it is Geddes inbounding the ball. They find Monet Dance. And Monet Dance very well may have to take it. They do not get the shot off. Charleston escapes. William and Mary, it was not easy, but the Cougars will advance the number 1 seed. Last year, William and Mary defeated the number 1 seed. This year, the number 1 seed advances, and it is the balance of Charleston. 3 players in double digits for the Cougars.
Yeah, balance it. And the first game they've won this year under 60 points. So what a time to give them credit for the defensive effort and the rebounding they provided down the stretch. And hey, they won on the defensive end. They expected it to go to Cassidy Geddes, and they were able to take it away. Credit to Coach Harmony and her staff.
And it's time for the Jersey Mike sub-above play of the game. And no surprise, there were many 3-pointers from Sophia Tugas we could pick. But this one, right at the end of the game, perhaps the most impactful. It gave Charleston some breathing room, but Sophia Tugas did this all day long. 18 points, 6 made threes for the sharpshooter. She could not have done more on the afternoon for Charleston, and that is why that's today's Jersey Mike sub-above play of the game, and we'll kick it down to Amanda Poole, who is with Sophia Tugas.
Thank you, Monica. Just heard Sophia say she can't wait to get back to her bed. But we're going to talk about the game. Y'all make it happen. Career high 6 threes made for you. What was the difference today?
Just the energy. We know, like, you lose one, you go home, and we're not trying to go home yet. We're not done.
What was the mindset headed into this tournament, knowing it's been the underdogs who've been winning this tournament, but y'all are the favorites?
Yeah, we just know, every game we know that we come in with a target on our back, but, that's what gets us going a little bit. So, we're hoping to bring it home.
What is it about this team? What's special about this team that allows you guys to come back in these games?
I think it's our chemistry, off the court, this is a family, and so we bring that onto the court, and that really shows when we get down and get in those holes that we dig ourselves in. That helps us get out.
We know you've dealt with a lot of off-the-court pain and persistence. Just how are you feeling, and what is the support from your teammates meant to you?
Oh my gosh, it means everything, and honestly, without them, they keep me going most days. So, it means everything, and, just being with these girls, these coaches, these people out at Charleston, it means everything, so.
On to the next semifinals for you guys. Mindset headed into tomorrow.
Put your head down. Job's not done yet.
Not done yet. Thank you, Sophia.
Thank you.
Monica.
Well, Charleston is starting to think about tomorrow. We're still thinking about today. Let's take a look at our updated bracket. So Charleston will advance. They will play the winners of Monmouth and Stony Brook. That's going to be a good one, Joe.
Yeah, 4-5 seed. Both teams 12-6, and the CAA play could have went either way for the 4 seed. So again, two teams that know each other very well, and they're going to absolutely get after and hopefully try to advance in the next round.
And then we'll have Hofstra and Campbell at 6 p.m. Elon and Drexel will round things out at 8:30. The day is off to a fantastic start. What a good game between William and Mary and Charleston. Charleston getting good play from Tugas, Taryn Barbeau, and Jamie Hill, all in double figures. That'll do it for us. Don't forget to tune back in for our next game of the day. The Cougars over the Tribe, 58-55.